Welcome back to another anime figure review. Today, we'll be reviewing three figures, actually. Two variable action heroes and one anime hero. Guess which one is a fake one in this bunch? Hint, definitely not the left one. So let's get started. So, today, we'll be reviewing a real Luffy variable action hero, a TEMU variable action hero, the fake one, and a anime hero, just to get an idea, I guess, on like if you're looking into these figures, looking for a good Luffy figure, where to start. Start off, things to note: hair. So obviously with the real anime action hero figure, variable action hero figure, everything's pretty darn good. Start off with the hair. Got crisp, clean edges on it, fresh cut, I'd say. Definitely very edgy, very cool, very tied to the anime and how well they capture their streaks compared to like the TEMU version. It's all rounded out, still pretty good in my opinion. Got the matte finish to it, but that roundedness to it kind of loses that flair, and you lose that oomph, the little crispiness to it. Whereas anime hero, well, it's not the worst, but it definitely just flops out like that. Not that's a bad thing, but I don't know, just missing that oomph. Again, anime hero in this case is going to be the very bottom tier, but we'll come back to it a little later. Let's focus on these two actually. Focusing on these two, real, fake, big issues. Again, variable action hero. Starting off with the color, very warm, nice tones to it. Not shiny at all, even actually. Pretty good. Good highlights, good shading on it. Loving the scar and how it works into the figure and it just blends in really well. Leggies, feet, well colored. It fits with the material also, I think. Just feels right. Goes in with the overall tone and such. Smell them together. Whereas with the TEMU version, the fake one, the plastic material and the paint do not do it any good. You get the shine that makes it look out of place, a little bit almost vampiric almost. Also with the lighter skin tone, it just gives it that lack of depth, I guess, like a warmth, like you're looking at a cold body here. Is it the worst though for the price point of $20 compared to like the $75 of the variable action hero? Definitely not, but it do be lacking a little bit. I can't complain though for the price point. This card totally feels out of place. Just, yeah, I get it, it's there. I just wish there was a lighter tone just so I could just blend in better. Joints, big issue with the joints. As you can see with the cloth on the shirt, the joints are miscolored, darker tones, whereas with the tones on the original one, pretty solid. Even with the anime heroes one, they stay true. They all match. Versus this Frankenstein-esque effect you get with all the joints on the rest of this figure, especially with the shirt. I think that's when it's most noticeable, it being all maroon and stuff. That said, the way the joints are presented, I think I need to mess with this more, but not looking good with the joints present like that. I love the sleek cleanness of this. I might just have to mess with the shoulders some more, but oof, no likey, no bueno. The pants, can't see it too well. I think they, on par, not too bad. This one feels a little bit more splotchy, less consistency with it, you know what I mean? Kind of just haphazard. Got some streaks here, some there. Here, about the same, honestly. Can't compare too much. Darker color, though. Darker color with the lighter skin tone for me. Not rocking it entirely, but also not the worst. Again, cheaper materials, I think, is what's really affecting this figure overall. The sash. Again, I think it's off the same mold. It's just they're using a cheaper material and it just makes it look all... Because like the tones on this one, yeah, it's there, but they stand out so much more better here. Yeah, good paint, good coloring. It's nicer overall. You definitely see the shades more. That depth Here it kind of just all meshes into an orange on camera. Not bad, but not the best either. And then you have this dirt. I'm not sure if you can see it. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not sure if you can see that dirt, the figure. Let's get his hands. Yeah. This figure just came dirty. I don't know why, but it's just dirty as heck. What they do to you, Luffy? Got some dirt on your chest, dude. No hairs, but it got dirt in your chest. Ooh. I would bend the plastic for you to show the shirt, but let's keep it to this pose. The plastic shirt is not fun at all to mess with. This, you could totally mess with it, and you'd totally feel fine not breaking it or anything. A very flexible, moldable material that I feel confident in like messing with. Feet, loose joints is a very big issue with the fake one. Obviously, you mess with this for a little bit, and something will just pop off. Like for example, this leg. Me trying to get like a split pose or a moving one leg forward even pose with the left leg specifically, that it just popped off. Like no effort at all. Same with the head also. Very loose joints. Neck joint would come off. The neck would just pop off, and reattaching would be pretty easy. But after several reattachments of the head, I think the connections got weaker and weaker and weaker. Not the end of the world. You're still able to reattach it, but pretty flimsy in construction. Yeah. So points. We're focused on these two. Well, I think it's anime hero over here, right? For this discussion now, if I were to get these figures as a collector, hands down, obviously variable action heroes. They're like pristine. Number one, I have no qualms with any that are figure at all. Pretty darn good. But as a collector, that makes clear sense. However, if I weren't a collector, just an average consumer looking for a quality product to gift to someone, possibly, the fake one from TEMU is pretty good, maybe. For a moment, yes. But this is a split decision now where I have to bring anime heroes, which is a weird choice, I know. Anime heroes, what's up here? But look at this guy. He's like a Thriller Bark Luffy. Like a zombified Thriller Bark Luffy. Why would you choose him over this dude? I feel like it depends on who you're giving it to. Like, say you're giving this to a kid, right? I think the one on the right, the Anime Heroes one, is way more durable, like for play, goofing around and stuff, than the actual, like, fake one. It looks nicer, don't get me wrong. It's way more cooler looking. You could definitely get them in more dynamic poses. But, like, durability-wise, this dude outlasts this guy. No doubt about it. Super easily. And he's able to hold at least a standing pose. I think both of them are able to just hold a standing pose, and that's about it. Anything else, you're asking way too much. So, in my opinion, if I had to rank these guys, A+, wonderful product. Definitely recommend for any collectors looking to add another Luffy to their collection, or start off a collection with one piece. Amazing figure. Only gripe, got no real gripes to it. Not really at all. The TEMU figure, I gotta give this I'm not gonna be harsh and say F instantly, but it's for a certain consumer who doesn't want to buy a collectible but knows what they're getting and is kind of just happy just having it there. I'd be happy with this if I was a teenager and treated it with care and respect enough to not break it. That'd be pretty sick. I get for them if they knew that this was not the real thing. I like to just clarify that, just to be like, honesty as it hurts. That way, they get the dynamic poses and such that you get from the real one, to an extent at least. This one, however, between these two, do not get this for a kid. I don't think you'd want to give this to a 10-year-old or something. Also, with obviously the accessories and stuff. Oh, speaking of accessories, again, similar issues to what you see here. Cheaper materials, I think, and cheaper paints. This means lighter skin tones that kind of look junky at the end. Nothing bad, nothing terrible, just a bit off. But I think the one gripe I do have is little insert for the hair pieces. The one for the fake one's a bit not as clean as you would get on the real one, but I mean, that's a given. It's a fake. Obviously, it's not gonna be perfect. But besides that, I mean, pretty good. Not the worst at all. Yeah, you really see now how it affects how that paint really shows off the liveliness of the hands. Not sure if you could see it here. Yeah, very glossy, dirty fingers, dude. What the heck? But like compared to these hands, though, you know, pretty tame, pretty mild, lively as they should be. Not all plasticky. Ugh. Not that's bad, but just. Ugh. Yeah. I think that's it. I think I've gone over the end of this review too many times now. Again, just for another time, just to make sure we're on the same page. Great, wonderful, definitely recommend. This, totally recommend for teenagers. It's cool. If you want to be like, give them a cool starting gift to get into and like, into collecting. Great. Do expect, failures and stuff. It will pop, it will break. It's not perfect, but it's a start if you really want to. And then if you have a kiddo who's jumping into One Piece, anime here is totally it because of durability. I'm sure this will last them longer than this thing, for sure. But yeah, there's my review. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Later. Bye.